Imagine if your thoughts became your keyboard. Imagine if your brain was itself the interface, not a device. In just a few years, AI might stop living in our phones and start living in our minds. This isn't fantasy. This is the threshold of a new era. Today, we dive into the most intimate frontier of technology, brain and AI fusion. Stay with me. What you hear now may reshape how you see yourself tomorrow. Humans have long dreamed of merging mind and machine. Movies, books, and art predicted a future where thoughts control reality. But today, that future is creeping close. Brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, are the bridge between silicon and synapse. They allow your brain's electrical signals to be read, decoded, and translated into commands. They let machines speak your brain's language. The global BCI market, once niche, is exploding, valued around $2.1 billion in 2023 and projected to nearly double by 2029. This growth isn't driven by gimmicks. It's fueled by medicine, augmentation, and communication. The dream of restoring mobility, restoring senses, and expanding minds is becoming real. One of the boldest bets in this field is Neuralink, founded by Elon Musk. Their goal, a universal brain interface that restores autonomy and unlocks human potential. In 2025, Neuralink secured $650 million in funding to accelerate its clinical trials. Reports say 12 individuals now carry Neuralink implants, controlling devices with thought, with latency faster than muscle movement. Neuralink is also part of a clinical study building a bionic eye, combining vision with AI and implants. Another major project, BlindSight, aims to bypass the optic nerve and stimulate the visual cortex directly, already earning FDA breakthrough status. These are no longer theories. Real people are living this evolution. Neuralink isn't alone. Paradromics is working on implants that translate brain signals into speech. Precision neuroscience is creating less invasive interfaces that rest on the brain's surface. Other labs are developing wearable systems that read signals from outside the skull. A Johns Hopkins breakthrough now records brain activity without deep implants by sensing microscopic tissue movements. There's also the stent road, a stent electrode array placed in a blood vessel, allowing thought control without open surgery. Together, these innovations reveal a spectrum of possibilities, from full implants to non-invasive links, each with unique risks and power. At the neural level, here's how it works. Neurons fire electrical impulses. Electrodes detect these spikes. The signals are digitized and sent to AI models. The AI decodes the intent, move a cursor, type a word, play a note. But the real challenges lie in signal noise, hardware stability, and biological motion. The brain shifts, pulses, evolves. Electrodes degrade and signals drift. Power management, wireless transmission, and heat control are vital. Then comes security, protecting your mind from data breaches or manipulation. Encryption and firewalls aren't just digital anymore. They're neurological armor. Future systems will be closed-loop, meaning they read, respond, and stimulate in real time, merging biofeedback with AI. Now, let's talk about the people behind the data. Noland Arbaugh, paralyzed after an accident, regained computer control using only thought via Neuralink. Though some electrode threads retracted, software and hardware updates restored function. Another case, Audrey Cruz, paralyzed for 20 years, drawing shapes and writing using her mind. These stories represent both awe and fragility, triumph and risk, hope and caution. Because if the chip fails, if it misreads intent or becomes obsolete, what happens to the human connected to it? This technology forces us to face deep ethical questions. Where does human identity end and machine influence begin? If thoughts can be decoded, who owns them? If brain data is stored, can it be sold or stolen? Will only the rich afford these upgrades, creating a new class, the neuro-elite? Who regulates brain rights? Governments, corporations, or algorithms? As experts warn, before we wire the mind, we must protect it. With mental firewalls, consent laws, and universal accessibility. Now imagine the world 20 to 30 years ahead. Silent communication between two minds. Memory backups stored in the cloud. Sensory upgrades allowing humans to see infrared or hear frequencies beyond nature. Collective neural networks. Groups of people thinking as one. AI symbiosis. Your thoughts, enhanced and completed by artificial intelligence. It sounds impossible. Yet the foundations are already here. According to analysts, BCIs could reach consumer markets within the next decade. The market will expand from medicine into gaming, education, and communication, shaping how humanity evolves. This technology could redefine what it means to be human, not replacing us, but rewriting the boundaries of mind itself. We stand at the edge of a human transformation. Soon, we may not just use technology, we may become it. But with every step forward, responsibility grows heavier. Would you volunteer your brain for an AI chip? Would you trust a corporation with your thoughts? Drop your answer in the comments. If this vision stretched your imagination, like this video and share it with someone curious about the future. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Neo Vision Info and ring the bell, because this journey has only begun. Next time, we'll explore what happens when AI begins to feel. How close are we to emotional machines? Until then, question reality, expand your mind, and always keep your vision. Neo.